I don't see everybody, but let's start the meeting. This is the time and place for the November 2nd L.M.A. or Locke Management Association board meeting. I'm calling to order and I'm taking roll. Darrel Woo, here. That's it.
Objection.
So I have a quorum of
No.
one.
No, you don't.
We have no minutes to approve. We have no reports. Unfinished business, none. So the next piece
Objection.
of business. What'd you say, Martha?
Objection. As to item establishing of quorum, I'm asking under what authority?
Oh, shit. 13.
Under-
All right.
Yeah, under what authority do you cite?
Nomination
You as a-
and seating of Stuart Walthall to the L.M.A. board as a representative of the residential property owners. I
Objection.
make a motion.
You
Do I
can't.
hear a second?
Objection. You
Stuart
cannot.
accepts the nomination.
Well, he can't. Mr. Wu, you have.
Second action. Nomination and seating of Douglas Shea to the
Oh my
L.M.A.
God.
board as a representative of Chinese organization.
I accept the nomination.
All right.
Wow. They're well rehearsed, aren't they?
Yep.
We object to all of these action items.
Is there, okay, all in favor? Say aye. Aye.
Nay.
Nomination and seating of Douglas Shea. Very good. Would you like to say a few words, Douglas?
Well, I think I have been involved in Locke for the past 5 years already, and I'm heavily involved and I'm passionate with Locke, and I'm ready to serve Locke to make a Locke a better place on a day-to-day management basis.
Thank you.
Mr. Wu and Mr. Hosea are not qualified to
We
be
need
board
to
members.
now open a bank account for the L.M.A. meeting. L.M.A. at
You can't do that.
FMM Bank.
Not allowed to do that. What happened to the
Douglas
old
or
bank account?
Stuart, would you like to recommend opening an account or reopening the account?
Aye, yes.
Stuart, do you second?
I second that motion.
Okay.
You can't seat and ratify by yourself without County
All in
Board of
favor,
Supervisors
say- any
ratifying.
discussion?
Illegal
All in
actions,
favor, say aye.
Brown Act
Aye.
violations.
Okay.
Can't
Motion
do it.
carries. Scheduling of the next board meeting, the Board of Directors meeting for L.M.A. When would you like to meet? We usually meet in December.
You do whatever you want. Illegal actions.
Douglas
Oh,
or Stuart?
what was the normal schedule for the LMA meeting before?
We had a singular meeting in December.
December 6,
Okay, I mean, which day-
2019.
normally, which day of the week or?
Used to be, what was it?
Well, sometimes we actually substitute a regular meeting for a Christmas party.
Ah,
I'm a
right.
little mixed up. Could we wait for that?
And
to be
elections.
determined For the outcome of the Board of Supervisors vote on the recommendation for new members, which would be Joe Fawcett and Lisa Kirk.
Okay. We'll hold it off in advance then. Public meeting. All right. Communications, none. Public comments. Items not on the agenda.
I have public comments.
Martha, hold on a second.
Are you ready? Oh yeah, start your clock.
Probably has to have discussion on each of those agenda items.
Yes,
Like my-
that's true.
Where'd you go?
I'm right here. Are you there? Have
Hold
you
on,
started?
Martha.
Have you started your clock? Are you starting your clock? Okay. I'll assume that you started my 2 minutes because you won't tell me. I have objected to each agenda item that you started, beginning with your starting of a quorum.
Look on her face.
Hello? Have you started me yet? Mr. Woo. Mr. Woo, you
I
have to
think,
click on
Martha,
me.
Martha, I think you have to unmute.
Hold on a minute.
Unmute?
Hold on. Unmute. There we go. There we go.
There you go.
Mr. Woo, I have objected to each and every agenda item that you have.
I have objected
Started.
to each and every agenda item that you have.
At the start of your meeting, you didn't take any public comments before making actions to approve your minutes, to start a quorum, to appoint your selected representatives to represent me and my fellow General Association members, which is against our bylaws and state law. Mr. Woo, how do you consider yourself to be a majority quorum of a 13-member board? Okay. Okay, Mr. Walthall, I hear you. Mr. Walthall, you are not properly appointed because Mr. Woo doesn't qualify in the first place to be a board member under the new state laws that were enacted January 1st. He is not a General Association member, so he doesn't qualify anymore. He can also not establish a quorum of a 13-member board by himself. And he cannot appoint people and continue to make actions. He should have, by Robert's Rules of Order, 11th edition, page 347, he should have adjourned the meeting immediately.
30 seconds.
Okay? You cannot make other actions other than appointing, if you had been qualified in the first place to serve as a board member. But you don't. And once again, you cannot establish a quorum of a 13-member board. I can't see this. What does that say? So, and your meeting was not publicly posted as required by Governor Newsom in his order of March for Brown Act compliant entities. You had to publicly post, you had to provide a public location, at least one public location for members of the town of Locke and other places to attend this meeting. Not everybody in Locke has Zoom capabilities, and there's no public Wi-Fi in Locke. So how are people supposed to tune in and participate under Brown Act?
All right.
Thank you.
Ms. Ashley. I forgot I make public comment after each motion. So I'm going to go back to item A, 5A, nomination and seating. Any public comment? Deborah?
Thank you, Darrell. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
I would really appreciate Stewart, residential property owner, stepping up and trying to fill one of the 3 empty seats. We currently have 4 residential property owners. And just wanted to say that I really appreciate him stepping up. We still have 3 other seats empty in the commercial property owner seats, so we'll still have a total of 5 seats vacant for property owners, and I hope some others will step up. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any more public comment? I guess we should take the action over again. All right. No more public comment. I close the item. We'll now vote on nomination and seating of Stuart Walpole.
Can't do it
I
legally.
approve. Anybody else approve? Nobody? Anybody disapprove?
I disapprove.
Okay. Confirm. Congratulations, Stuart. I would like to open the discussion once again for Douglas Shea. Public comment.
Public comment. SB 323 was passed
Unmute,
October.
Oh, wait.
Unmute me, please.
Unmute first, Martha.
Hello? Who's gonna unmute me?
Unmute.
Gene, can you unmute me somewhere?
Okay.
Hold on. I don't know how to unmute it. Where do you unmute? Can you, Gene, can you see this? Tell me where to unmute this. Where's it unmute?
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
You're unmuted on this end.
Hold on, I'm unmuted over there? Am I still muted? Have you unmuted me? Have you unmuted me?
Martha, try to send to the chat so that we can see what your
Hold on.
comment is if you can't be unmuted.
I can't find my glasses. Can you help me?
Unmute your
I don't know anything
desktop.
about it.
Okay, just look for something that says unmute. Hold on.
I don't see anything that says unmute. Here,
No,
down, maybe down at the bottom.
no, it should be maybe a
Stop
green
video.
button.
Here, unmute, right there.
How about that? Are we unmuted yet?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Thank you. Thank you for waiting. This is a first timer Zoom person, actually a second timer. Let's see, are we talking about, what was the item at hand, Mr. Wu?
Douglas Shea.
Oh, he's not a general member. Doesn't qualify under the new legislation for common interest development. Neither do you, Mr. Wu, I'm sorry. But you don't qualify to be a board member of a common interest development. Doesn't work anymore. January 1st, 2020, it was enacted, the SB 323, requiring all board members of common interest developments in California must be general members of the association. So you don't qualify anymore, neither does Douglas Asaya. And you cannot make appointments. We're supposed to have elections per our bylaws by the general members. You can't pick your cronies to be on our board and to legislate what we're gonna do, what we have to do. Sorry. Doesn't work. I object.
Okay. You could. Deborah, unmute yourself.
Is it unmute?
There you go.
No, he's telling Deborah.
Thank you. Again, I'd like to thank Douglas Shaw for volunteering. I know that he's a prominent member in a Chinese American association. I'm sorry, Douglas, I don't recall which one. But I appreciate his volunteering. Okay. I appreciate his volunteering, and I also know that he's a member of our Walnut Grove Rotary, so he has a lot of standing in our local community also, and appreciation and love of Locke, and of course we are aware that Douglas actually lived in Locke at some point and was the unfortunate victim of that last fire on Main Street and lost his ability to have his business and his home here, but we do appreciate him coming back and participating. I could stand and speak for many property owners, so appreciate it very much, Douglas. Thank you.
Thank you. So, any further discussion?
I see in
Okay,
the chat screen, I see in the chat screen that it looks like James Motlow would like to make a talk in the public comments.
right, but this is public comment on Douglas Shea.
Oh, okay.
So, nomination's been accepted, and I approve the nomination. Okay. So, communication, we're going back to the agenda. Communications, we have none. Public comment,
Public comment.
We had moved back.
what do you have to do that again?
Am I unmuted here?
No.
Martha?
Yes, can you hear me? Are you able
Unmute.
to, can you hear me? I don't know what button I have to push here. Hold on. It's probably down here.
Here you go.
Am I unmuted now?
Can't hear you.
Ah. Hold on. No, it's probably not that. It's probably this or this. We're trying. We're pushing buttons. Can you hear it? I can't find my freaking glasses. Go ahead. I'm trying.
That's okay, put your comments in writing.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
Are you there?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Here.
yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Okay.
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 Can you... That's the back of my head. Okay.
Okay.
Let's use that.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
We can hear you fine.
Okay, thank you. What were we talking about? I'm off track. What were we talking about?
The bank account.
Oh, the bank account. What happened to the old bank account?
It got frozen.
It got frozen. Okay, can we have a budget report? The required budget report.
You have
Twice
it
a
at the next
year.
meeting.
Sorry? What?
You can have it at the next meeting.
Oh, at the next meeting. Okay. What happened to the one that was required by April 20th?
Speak slowly.
Okay, well,
Okay,
it's
well, it's gonna reverberate anyway.
Where's our budget reports? Where's the treasury report? Who's got the checkbook?
Just turn off your phone.
All will be revealed.
Say that again?
All will be revealed.
All will be revealed. Well, you don't have the right, I'm sorry, Mr. Wu, to act as the entire board and make board actions, including supposedly a $25,000 settlement. Can you tell us about that board action that required a board meeting and a closed door session noticing? I guess you won't tell
Are we
us about
following
that.
the agenda?
tell us about that.
Are we following the agenda? Because I'm getting a little confused with all these different questions. I'm not seeing this stuff on the agenda, Mr. Wu. I thought this was just board actions for today to reconstitute the L.M.A. Am I wrong about that? Okay,
Well, you're
so
not.
can we just move on?
Yep,
'Cause I don't know anything about what all these other questions are pertaining to, but
That's all right.
it's dragging the meeting on.
scheduling the next board of directors meeting. We shall have that when we shall have it. We will come back to it. Communications, there are none.
Do whatever
Public
they want.
comments, items not on the agenda.
Item not on the agenda.
Mr. Motlow,
Thank you, Mr. Wu. It's a treat to be able to see you and everyone else, except for a few, to this Zoom meeting. I really appreciate all of your efforts that you're doing in order to remake the L.M.A. into a functioning body that will do the best for the town. And I understand and I sympathize with your efforts in order to get past the technical difficulties. It just shows that, the same kind of ineptness that the rejectors of the L.M.A. have follows suit with their own abilities or inabilities in order to deal with simple technology. So I also want to mention to Douglas and to Stuart, thank you. It's really deeply appreciated. I know how difficult the job is, and I stand by all the history of the L.M.A. when I was involved with it. And yes, it's all revealed. The money is simply the money. Is highly documented, every single penny that ever went out and every single penny that ever came in. So with that, best of luck and thank you again.
I have a public
All right. Diane.
Thank you. Greetings to everyone. It's nice to see you all. I love visiting the little town of Locke. Been doing that since 1972. It's a delightful place. And I just want to thank you, Mr. Wu, and Douglas, and all the past members of the L.M.A., board members, board of directors, and Stuart for stepping up to represent as a property manager. I think that's fabulous. So congratulations, and thanks, Deborah, for giving the history. I really always like hearing what was in the past and what is coming in the future. So congratulations to all of you who've been elected to sit, and looking forward to seeing you very soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have my hand
Ms.
up.
Ash.
Yes, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
I can't hear you, Martha.
Jean, help me out here. Hold on. And
Just hit your unmute button
I don't know where it is.
on your desktop.
Hold on. Working on it.
Right there. Right now.
Can you hear me now? Are you able to hear me now? Can you hear me?
What does that say?
I do not know. I do not know. Can you hear me? Hold on. Hold on. Can you hear me?
This is by phone.
Ah,
I don't understand it.
here. Can you hear me? Can you see this?
All right.
Can you
Got
hear
it.
me? Can you hear me? Hold on. We're trying. We're trying.
Any other public comments?
Ah, shit.
Deborah.
We'll try them.
Yes, thank you, Darrell. I would like to make these comments. First of all, it's been mentioned that the Locke Management Association is part of the Common Interest Development. It is not. That's incorrect. I would also like to say that I know this is the first Zoom meeting for the board, and I appreciate all the effort you must have gone into getting it done. But I'm wondering, I've never hosted a meeting. I'm wondering, is there a way to block someone's video when they're holding up signs when someone else is making a comment, because it's very distracting and it's kind of this almost like talking over somebody, really. So anyone could, stick up any sign that might say, something about someone who's commenting in real time. So that's highly inappropriate, and I appreciate people not doing that, but I'm wondering if the host can remove a video in that manner, if that makes sense. The other thing is, it's really nice to wait for people while they're having technical difficulties, but there's probably a different Zoom etiquette for that, and I don't think it's that everybody sits around and waits. Maybe pass on and go to the next person, or as you said, writing in the chat is certainly a way to do that. I appreciate all the effort everybody's gone through to make this happen. I'm glad we can have something rather than no meetings at all. And congratulations to everyone who's been nominated. Look forward to the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you able to hear me now?
Any announcements?
Can you hear me now?
Martha?
Oh, you can. Thank you. You can hear me now.
We don't hear you.
What? Can you hear me? Are you able to hear my public comment? We've been trying on this Zoom thing to find, and I think you guys maybe had me muted. Are you able to hear me, Mr. Woo?
Here, just try it.
Mr. Woo?
There you go.
Finally. This meeting violates Brown Act because your paper that was posted did not have a location listed for public members to attend. And Locke does not have public Wi-Fi. It's very difficult for people in Locke to attend our public meeting. So it violated Brown Act. Governor Newsom made an order. He made an order. March.
It says we can do a Zoom meeting, Martha. I read the whole thing.
Well, you didn't read the part from Governor Newsom requiring a public location.
This is announcements. This is not more public comments. Am I correct, Darrel?
Yes.
Thank you.
You weren't able to hear my public comment. So what are you announcing, Ms. Mendel? Are you running the meeting, Ms. Mendel? I thought you quit the board.
Okay.
It's
Not,
recording you there.
now,
No,
it's
it's not.
time for adjournment. So, we are done. Thank you very much, everybody.